Alright, so later tonight, literally in just a few hours after this YouTube video, I'll be releasing out the next video and email for the GetYourselfToDoThings.com sequence of techniques. For those of you who are already on the list, it's coming. Thanks for your patience between these emails. For those of you new to the idea or have been putting it off, as a reminder, this is not something where when you join the list, you're retroactively getting the videos that were previously sent. You literally only get for free whatever happens after you join that list. So if you've waited until today, you'll get this email message with the extra video. If you've joined earlier, you caught those emails. But at the end of it, there will be a way I make it available to get the older stuff. But if you want it for free, then you join it while I'm working on it, because that's sort of the trade for your help while I'm getting it built and put together and sharing these stories. And as a reminder, if you like the kind of things that I write about and talk about, share here daily on these videos, the stuff that I'm doing on that GetYourselfToDoThings.com list is further developed. It involves more sort of testing. It involves more bouncing things off colleagues, coworkers, friends, people I've trained. It involves collecting stories from people. It's a whole extra production level than what I can put into these daily one-off sort of short chats. So if you like this sort of thing, it is a free email list, GetYourselfToDoThings.com. If you hop on there, you won't miss tonight's video. Again, the later you join, the less free stuff you're going to get out of it. It's a free list. I send emails and things to it. Surveys, questions, discussion, but largely these sort of techniques that help us get ourselves to do things. And depending on which video it is in the sequence, some of them have had to do with how we get ourselves to get over that hurdle from I'm meaning to do something like right now. You know, I got to get up and I got to do the dishes. I got to get up and I got to do the laundry. Got to just start using Unity or Photoshop, whatever. Just some the tipping point. Some of the techniques are about that. But today's video I'll be sending out later tonight is actually instead about how we deal with larger goals. Goals that we know are going to take us multiple weeks, maybe multiple months, maybe multiple years. How we keep ourselves going on that sort of pattern. And one of the things that I do, and you'll hear about in later tonight's video if you join the list, is I take some sort of known systems people use, some sort of known habits, tactics, patterns that people have heard about, that they may have used before, and I break them down to simpler, more accessible formats in terms of there's certain assumptions people make about how, when, and where they can apply those that make the barrier higher to using them. I'm identifying where a lot of those assumptions are wrong, where through my testing with people I've worked with, through the people in my club, through my private training clients, through my own history in business and in game development, things that when we can subtract away certain elements, it still works when you get at the heart of what's working about it, how does it work, why does it work, what situations it apply to. You can apply these things much more easily without needing necessarily the same sort of connections, the same sort of network built around it. These things just work. They help us get ourselves to do things, which is my mission, to help people get themselves to do the things they're trying to do. So really, that's all the focus for today's video is just trying to say that if you've not yet joined the list, don't miss out. Join it soon. This next email is, like I say, going out later tonight. So the sooner you get to it, the better chance you get for getting it. If you've seen this video later than that, well, you'll catch the next one, right? It's not going to be too late for that. But yeah, otherwise, if you're on the list, then look forward to the message, and hopefully you'll respond, you'll reply, you'll share your stories with me as to what hasn't worked. We can chat about it a bit, see how we can adapt it to your situation, or if it's not fitting the task you're setting out to do. Whether you're trying to write, you're trying to do art, you're trying to just get yourself to do, like I say, simple self-care or chores or sleep better or write a book, whatever it is you're trying to do. If it doesn't match your pattern, let me know. We'll talk about how and what we can do and figure out that's going to help better suit the kind of goals you're after. That's sort of still my ongoing obsession here on the side of game development stuff. It's not all game development related, but again, it's often based in things I've found from that context. And this list is all about generalizing those for people who aren't necessarily focused on making video games. That's it for the day. Thanks for always tuning in. Have a video for y'all tomorrow.